Obasanjo derecognized as Balogun of Owu and other chieftaincy titles in Yorubaland. Welcome to the news and thank you for tuning in to listen. Please subscribe to our channel. To get notified when we post hot juicy news updates, please click on the notification bell. The ex-president Olusegun Obasanjo is no longer recognized as the Balogun of Owu Kingdom in Abeokuta, Ogun State. After failing to apologize within 3 days, the Yoruba Council worldwide recognized the former civilian and military president. The group also noted that the ex-president will no longer be recognized by other titles conferred on him by other Yoruba monarchs. The Yoruba Council worldwide has ceased to recognize ex-president Olusegun Obasanjo as the Balogun of Owu Kingdom in Abeokuta, Ogun State. The development was made known in a statement sent to legit.ng on Tuesday, September 19th, and signed by the group's president, Are Oba Oladotun Hassan, ESQ. This was on the heels of a controversial scenario between the ex-president and local monarchs at the launch of some government projects in Iseyin, Oyo State. In a viral video on social media, Obasanjo was seen wearing a forming look and asked the local monarchs to stand up and observe protocol. This incident led to much criticism from other prominent monarchs and personalities in the Southwest. In an exclusive report by Legis.ng, the group president Are Hassan issued a 3-day deadline for Obasanjo to tender an apology in a worldwide press conference. Obasanjo breaks silence on Iseyin controversy with Oyo monarchs. Meanwhile, Obasanjo, who has spoken about the incident, said he asked the local monarchs to stand up because while others were observing protocol, at the arrival of Governor Seyi Makinde, they refused to stand up. As contained in the statement released by the Yoruba Council worldwide, the decision was reached after the group had asked Obasanjo to apologize within 3 days after the controversial incident. However, Obasanjo failed to apologize, and the group in the statement said, and I quote, "Having waited endlessly for your compliance to the 3 days earlier call for sober apology press conference via a widely circulated notice on 16 September 2023, we hereby declare and cease to recognize your chieftaincy titles conferred on you by any monarchs in Yorubaland, including the Balogun of Owu Kingdom. Consequent upon your brazen refusal to apologize, degradation and disparaging comment to the Obas on the 15th September 2023 at Iseyin, Oyo State, a total sacrilege." The group also noted that strict legal measure will be carried out against the ex-president. They also noted that they shall mobilize all market women, youths, and leaders of thought for onward sanitation and compliance to our declaration forthwith. "Forgive my husband," Obasanjo's wife begs Yoruba monarchs for forgiveness. Meanwhile, ex-president Olusegun Obasanjo's wife has begged for forgiveness on behalf of her husband for embarrassing Yoruba monarchs in Oyo State. Mrs. Obasanjo said her husband's attitude on Friday, September 15th, was unacceptable and against the will of God. She apologized to the monarchs in the Southwest region, begging for external and permanent forgiveness. Well, wow. Now, for those, I would really love to even hear what people have to say on this one at this point in time. Because this is what I learned during the last election. Maybe I am not correct. I stand to be corrected. But even before the election, people don't they beef OBJ. In fact, they say OBJ na Igbo man. Yes, this is I'm telling you is fact 100%. They were saying, a lot of people were saying OBJ na Igbo man. And I mean his kinsmen. I don't know if it had something to do with the fact that he was supporting Obi, but they said, he's an Igbo man, that even with his time as president, what did he use it to do for the Southwest, for the Yorubas as a whole? Okay. When the shoe is given too sound, definitely it's ready to tear. This is the case of Obasanjo. He believed too much in himself and think he can do anything without questioning him. I don't think he thinks so. Obasanjo has done, as in, permits me to use this thing. This thing when you don't do, not be everybody don't do him. He was a military head of state. He was the civilian head of state, and one, when I mean civilian head of state, one of those who really, but some of the things we be saying do, we they enjoy them. Some of the things we be saying we they enjoy them now. You get, it was among those we be saying in do well. Permit me to use that word, in do well. So coming out and having to plead with them to do the needful. And from this news now, they were like, they're telling us here, say, some people purposely no do this, no stand up. That is why he came out and was like, okay, since they no one stand up, making help them. So this is how far the Yoruba Council can go. When Sunday Igboho has been molested to the point of being assassinated, all for the liberation of Yorubas, what pragmatic step do you take? Sunday Igboho is still in exile for Yoruba's sake and nobody is talking. Are the Yorubas independent of government who give them staff of office and pay them monthly salaries? So for OBJ to correct them to respect their boss is a crime. My dear, not everybody will agree with you. I'm telling you. I don't know why Yoruba Oba are so self-centered. How does the chieftaincy title affect Obasanjo? I'm telling you, it's not common food for a mats. Abi? In as much as you cannot remove the general and the GCFR from Baba's name, there is no problem. Let Baba breathe. Where are these Yoruba Obas when Nigeria was turned upside down the past 8 years of misrule government? And this is what people are even saying. Say the so-called Obas and coast, not be the ones, they are no longer like the ones you have before. That they are people, they are the traditional rulers you have before, and things will be going well. You understand? But now, everybody defining pockets. So their own, no biam. Okay, Baba is a living deity. Africa living legend. When will Paul Obasanjo live peacefully with Yoruba people? My dear Itayawo, the government is not supposed to allow himself to be destroying Ibadan. The monthly pension paid in Oyo State is very lopsided, largely in favor of Okeogun. For long, Mofutao Adeni Adebole Mogaji of Arioja, Adeoye, opposite hospital has been shouting, but things have not changed. Let people tell the governor to see the video. The making of a governor. The governor wants to be pleasing them at the expense of Ibadan. Well, this one you're saying, no be concerned on Sha. The Yoruba Council worldwide, we the Moluabis appreciate a timely response to the international insults meted on Yoruba highest institution of overship. Thank you, but will these unqualified Yorubas not to go behind the scene with crown in hand to beg this politician because of stomach infrastructure? Please look deeper into the behavior of these Ifa Naira selected Obas. Me, I shall not say this is what they do. I don't think it removed one hair from OBJ's body, and I don't think it's even going to seem bothered about it. Alright, on this note, you have come to the end of your news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come your way next time, enjoy the rest of your